Hello, this is Colin and this is an update on Freedom5. It's the 17th today, but yesterday or the previous day, I learned that Freedom5 is no more because the programmer ran away with all the money that we deposited in the company. The the previous weekend, there were some problems where they started the program. We bought ad packs and then it went off the website, and we saw this error message. And they were busy with redesigning some of the stuff on the website, and it came back again. We served ads for one day, and then all of a sudden went off again. And then on the Facebook page, we got a message to say that Freedom5 cannot continue because the programmer ran away with all the money, and they don't have the funds to rebuild the website and give the people earnings on their money, which I can understand. But if there's no money, then yeah, to restart it will be impossible. So on the Facebook page, they've got Jason with the explanation here. This is yesterday, 7 a.m. their time, I suppose. It just says these last few days have been truly the worst days of our lives. The programmer we trusted completely with our site and program exploited the site and withdrew large amounts with two of our accounts. The money was withdrawn from APIs that were necessary to allow members to withdraw funds from the program, and then it just goes on. And they say that the people should immediately ask refunds at their payment processor. But as you might know, I funded mine with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, there is no recourse because that is just the way the cryptocurrencies work. It's anonymous and it's peer-to-peer, so there's no regulations or any laws between individuals, whereby Payza, Solid Trust Pay, they abide to the laws of banks and the governments and so on to handle people's money. So they've got much more regulation on them, which is bad but good if you need a refund. I'm not sure if everybody's going to get a refund. They're busy processing here. Some of the latest post is 13 hours ago. We are currently refunding all purchases with perfect money. So they with that processor, which is perfect money, doing it manually now. And then there's some news on Bitcoin. Yeah, where Jason says, although we are still working on refunds in our other process, we would also like to begin with Bitcoin refund soon. So we need to send them a proof of the payment, and then we send it to this email. So that I'll do next and see what happens. But otherwise, I've written off my payments. Um, but basically, yeah, I spent $5 on the membership fee, the monthly membership fee, and I think it's $25 I spent on 5 ad packs, or it could have been 4 ad packs. I'll have to check that. So that's either 25 or $30. But then I realized again that um, I'm one of the guilty parties going after the shiny object, or I haven't been cleared of the shiny object syndrome, and because I was drawn to Freedom5 because of the high returns they promise, and also because you could buy your referrals. As you know, that I always any program where you can buy referrals, I like that because it's a broader market, and I think it brings more stability to the program. Um, but that drew me to Freedom5. But after this incident, now if I get my money back, then I'll see it as a bonus. But otherwise, I think I must just stop running around after these fly-by-nights. Um, although this has been something out of the control of Jason then, but still they employed the programmers, so they are still responsible, and it also tells about how they manage their business. And this just makes me think I must go back to the solid, reputable companies, and rather buy ad packs there and only advertise there. As you know, on my favorite ones is Google Ad Network, My Paying Ads, Port Ad Pays, Traffic Monsoon, and then the latest one is Future Ad Network or FutureNet. Um, and I think I should just stick with those. They are slow earners, but they are much more solid than any of these new programs. The new programs, we don't know if they're going to be solid. They've got no history. Freedom5, I joined because I liked the owners, the openness that they had, and like I said, you could buy your referrals, and they had great future plans with 5 programs that they would have launched. And Freedom5 would have been the first one. But if it starts like that, then I don't think they've got the capability to run any other program. So I would rather just, if I get a refund, it will be a bonus. But otherwise, I will not reinvest with these individuals again. Um, but yes, yeah, that is the bad news, and it's not the first time that I've lost money. I've lost money with Amazing Five, but also only about $12, and I've lost money with Triple Threat. That was about $30 or $40. Um, but yeah, it just shows you again, stick to the solid companies, the slow companies. They win the race with solid admins and owners that know what they're doing. So yes, that's my review of the Freedom5, and yeah, that's the end of Freedom5, unfortunately. So yes, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.